troubling trends in higher education. If you've ever wondered why college tuition is so high, consider this: the number of new administrators at colleges and universities. As Bree Groves reports, even as schools claim to be battling budget crises, they're adding armies of bureaucrats to their ranks.
We know state funding cuts forced schools to get rid of extra services and raise tuition, but now we're seeing a different trend, a dramatic increase in staff. And who's footing the bill? The student.
I don't like the fact that students have to bear more of the cost.
It's still considered by many the gateway to the American dream, but a four-year college education is becoming out of reach for many high school graduates.
I definitely dream of a day where there's like the free college kind of thing.
Max Langer is working hard for his degree. He relies heavily on financial aid, loans, and multiple jobs, something many students now need to do because over the past 25 years, tuition at four-year public universities nationwide has more than doubled, and it's increased almost as fast as private schools.
It's a sticker shock for me.
It is a little bit of a shock.
The question is, why?
We have had to hire more faculty and staff.
Since 1987, U.S. colleges and universities have hired more than 500,000 new administrators or professional employees. That's an average of 87 admins hired every business day. Meanwhile, the growth in the number of students and full-time teaching faculty has grown at only half that rate.
I'd prefer if they just cut people and I didn't have to be too responsible for it, or at least kept me more informed on what I'm paying for.
As schools plow money into staff and new construction.
So we are in the midst of a $30 million expansion and renovation to our student center. Most of it was paid for by the students.
Some students find themselves paying for channels they'll never use.
Makes you wonder where all that money's going to be honest.
KOAA Zalabak represents Colorado State University in Pueblo. She admits the numbers around campus are increasing, but explains it's in response to new government regulations and student demand.
When I went to college, our residence hall, then called a dorm room, was fairly small, but now students have suites. You ate what the cafeteria offered. Now students demand a food court, that has brand name vendors in it. And those all cost more money.
New technology, mental health counseling, and marketing all add to the equation. But the federal data reveals that some institutions have increased staff at an alarming rate. It's no different around our state. CSU in Fort Collins, for instance, increased their number of part-time staff by nearly 1,000. The School of Mines, 1,400. And locally, the numbers are a bit lower. UCCS and Colorado College nearing the 200% mark. I'm Bree Groves for News 5 Investigates.